Sup, Chipsters, I'm Dan.
And I'm Mamie.
Mamie, when we're rich and famous, will you make me a promise that everywhere you go, I go too? Hey, folks. You know what? We have a really. I'm not gonna promise it's gonna be good. So I saw these snacks, and they're called snacks. The other day at the Dollar Tree. Not the other day. I've seen them a lot, but I've never really tried them. And I thought, you know what? Let's give another run of cheap chips a try because sometimes there are surprises. So we're gonna do 2 chips today, and next week we'll do 2 more chips of a brand. Mamie, what is the brand name that ties into the intro that you said you didn't get?
GO2 SNAX.
Everywhere you go, I go too. Anyway, we have another twist because you'll see what's the first flavor here, mate?
Up we have Ripple potato chips.
Now listen, I'm a chip purist for sure. I love the potato chips, but honestly, when I eat plain ruffled or rippled chips, I eat them with dip. I'm not a criminal. I mean, come on. If you're gonna eat a chip with dip, it's got to be a plain ripple. So you know what we're gonna do today, ma'am? We're gonna do something we've never done before. We are going to eat these with dip. At least I am. Now you feel differently about this.
I think it's going to take away from, like, the salty greasiness of the chip.
All right. Well, why don't we do? How about this? I'll try it with dip. You try it without, and then we'll compare notes. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it. I don't imagine these are going to smell anything, but
Good old classic potatoes.
Classic potatoes. Oh, you know what?
It sounds like a good chip.
That smells like a good chip, like a good potato chip. Now, man, we gotta highlight the dip, and here's why. There are lots of dips that I like, but this is a dip that, if I'm just like, yeah, I need a chip dip, this is the one. Mamie, what's a dip? Everyone knows and loves it. Come on.
Hell of a good French onion dip.
Right, classic.
Classic.
This is definitely, I use this on a regular basis. Like I said, there are other dips I enjoy, but this is like a standard. Alright, here we go.
I don't think I could tell these apart from Ruffles.
Texturally, they remind me of like, more like a old Dutch sort of rippled chip, you know what I mean? So not the Ruffles. The Ruffles have a bit of a tighter ridge, but these are a bit bigger ridge. Flavor-wise, though, I would say they're pretty close to like ruffled regular chips. Now I had mine with dip. You had some without. With dip, honestly, I would 100% eat these. They'd be fine. The salt level is fine. The chip texture is fine. You don't think so?
I think I could have used more salt.
Okay, that's fine. But you ate it without dip. I didn't eat one without dip. So are you saying I should have without dip?
Yeah. I think because I snuck one in with dip. But without, it's a little bit different.
Okay, I'll do it. So here's the thing. Texturally, they're okay. I would say they're pretty like, it's what I would expect from a cheap ruffled chip.
Yeah.
Right? They're not killer hood, they're just sort of whatever, they're fine. Maybe you were right on. With the dip, I was like, oh man, I'll buy these again. It's so cheap. For the price, these go great with dip. And I might, but let me tell you, without the dip, they are bland as F. Like, Mamie, what do you think?
I mean, if they were a little bit more salted,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, this is a great standard cheap chip. We love a good deal.
Because it's such a wide ripple, there's a lot of potato, right? Like you take a chip, you have a lot of potato in your mouth, and without enough salt, it's just sort of like greasy mash, right? It's not very good. With that said, if you're just having a party and you don't care about the people there, you just want to shove chips in their mouth with some dip, I would say absolutely. For the price, these are fine. Right? They're not as good as some of the top brands, but they're good. I mean, out of 5, it's not really like... I don't know if that's a fair evaluation. I mean, you know, compared to other regular chips, I would say these are probably like a 2, 2.5. I mean, you know, compared to like other Ruffles, what do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna give them a 3.
Well, wait a minute. Once again, you go on and on about like like, oh,
They
I
got
don't
docked
like
down.
these. I don't like these. I don't like these. What are you, a 5?
No,
Oh, good catch.
she caught it.
All
And
right,
didn't drop a chip.
why 3?
Because they're not bad. The price point is probably good if they're from the Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just standard. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's good. If they had more salt, they'd be up there. But
All right, well there we go. So that's like that was just a regular. My GO2 SNAX has a variety of flavors and different types of snacks. They have cheesies and all sorts of stuff. Man, what are we gonna do next? We got another GO2.
they are also Canadian.
All right, man. What do we got next?
Next up, we have salt and vinegar.
Now, I think we've both stated before that we both really enjoy salt and vinegar. So this is an important chip. I think for me, this is a defined... No,
This one matters.
everything relies on this. No, I think that salt and vinegar is like an important defining flavor for a chip brand. I think if you have a really good salt and vinegar, it says like, yeah, we take this seriously. Well, as opposed to like, wow, this is just lame and unflavored, you know what I mean? So,
So it like sets the bar.
yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
let's try it.
Ooh, yeah. Chips are great when you don't have to even like put your face to it to smell it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
vinegar. But wait, we've had strong smells before, and then been disappointed. Here's
True.
hoping. There's hoping.
That's true. Okay. The texture of them is like fuzzy. I don't know how to explain it. I can't put my finger on it.
You just
Salt,
did.
it's still a little bit low on salt. No?
Really? You think so?
I didn't think it was that overly salty.
All right, I'm really interested because I think we're gonna differ here.
Oh no.
Yeah, it happens from time to time. I almost want to hear your number before I say anything. So, what do you, as a salt and vinegar chip? Now, but wait, we got to consider also the price, and compared to other salt and vinegar chips, right? Where are you gonna land with this?
I think they're gonna get a 2 from me.
Wow.
This is gonna okay. Now what's your number?
So the first thing I thought when I put it in my mouth was, wow, for a cheap chip, this is actually really good. Like, to me, it reminds me very much of just a generic Lay's salt and vinegar chip. Not the Ruffles brand, not Miss Vicky's, you know, not sort of the fancy ones, but just a regular salt and vinegar chip. I thought it was fine. Like, for the price, I would absolutely eat these again.
You know what? For the price, I'm gonna give them a 2.5. We love a good deal,
We do love a good deal. We love cheap chips.
mostly.
Yeah, which is hard to come by these days. I like them.
That's where you're.
I actually really like them. I'm giving them a 3.5. Like, are these the best salt and vinegar chip I've ever had? No. But given the price, they're totally good.
Yeah, it just could have used a little bit more pow.
Alright, well, there you go. GO2 SNAX. So, we're going to do 2 more flavors next week. You know, like I said, they had a lot of different flavors. We're just trying them out to see if they're worth the money or the lack of money. Either way, the first 2, I mean, I wasn't offended by them. I thought they were fine. Maybe, however, was offended.
A little bit.
Actually, no, you know what? The regular ones need a dip. For sure. Alright. Until next time, keep catching.
Bye, guys.
M-I-H-O-P. What is it? M-I-I-M?
Am I hot?
No, what's it be like? In my humble opinion. I-M-H-O.
I'm a hoe.
You heard it here first, folks. We're in a 4-year long-term
I
relationship.
can't anymore. That's it. I'm removing you from my cell phone plan indefinitely. These are Canadian, like us.
Canada's strong. What is it? Elbows up? You never heard that?
No.
Oh, really?
Is it some hockey bullshit?
It is, but it's like the
Yeah.
new Canadian.
It is.
Well, it's like the Canadian pride thing, as in, like, we won't get pushed around, so elbows up. You haven't heard this? Do you watch anything but Kendrick Lamar?